We finally have it, the roadmap that takes XRP and Ripple to $10,000. The math is all there, and it's starting right now.
If you don't understand the European Central Bank's new collateral rules, you are absolutely going to miss the most significant financial event of this decade. I'm not exaggerating. This is a fundamental rewiring of the global financial system.
And here's the twist. While the entire world was distracted by the Bitcoin ETF hype, the European Central Bank, one of the most powerful financial institutions on Earth, quietly gave the green light to the exact type of technology that underpins the XRP Ledger, making it eligible as collateral for its entire banking system.
Now, an advanced AI model has crunched the institutional and macroeconomic data, and it's broken down the precise step-by-step roadmap that takes XRP to $10,000. And in this explainer, we're going to reveal every single step.
Okay, let's dive right in, because this isn't some theory or speculation. This is a confirmed official action from the European Central Bank. The first domino has officially fallen. So let's look at the timeline here. On January 27th, we got the announcement. But the date you really need to burn into your memory is March 30th, 2026. That is the go-live date. That's when DLT-issued assets, we're talking digital bonds, officially become eligible as top-tier collateral across the entire Eurosystem. This isn't some far-off dream. The clock is already ticking. But here's a super important detail. Right now, these trials are running on a private, permissioned ledger. You can think of it like a walled garden, just for the banks. But and this is the key, the underlying technology is 100% compatible with a future public system, just like the XRP Ledger. This creates a perfect bridge to a future where assets like Ripple's new stablecoin, RLUSD, could be used for instant global settlement. So the big question is, who's actually building this multi-trillion-dollar financial plumbing? Well, you're about to see just how directly this new system connects back to the XRPL ecosystem. The connection is it's a straight line. It's undeniable. Step 1. The European Central Bank needs DLT to settle digital bonds. Step 2, they hire a company called Axiology to build the platform. And Step 3, what is the foundation of Axiology's tech? It's the XRP Ledger Codebase. It does not get any clearer than that. And don't think for a second this is some small-time experiment. Axiology just raised 5 million euros specifically to build out this DLT infrastructure for the big leagues of institutional finance. The smart money is already flowing in because they know exactly what's being built here. Now, before we break down why the ECB is testing these XRPL-style transactions and how this bridge could unlock trillions, let me be blunt. If you are watching Crypto Global News without a subscription, you are missing the critical alerts. You're behind the curve. Click subscribe right now to stay on the timeline because you do not want to miss the coming collateral shock. Okay, now for the part I know you've been waiting for. How does all this new financial plumbing actually translate into a dollar value for XRP? The AI model gives us a startlingly clear, catalyst-driven roadmap. Just look at how this plays out. It's a series of dominoes, each one bigger than the last. It starts with a major economy like Japan integrating XRP. The model puts that in the $5 to $15 range. Then you get a specific institutional player like Hidden Road using it for settlement. That could push us up to $50. A global liquidity crisis, that's the catalyst for $150. But the really massive jumps, they come from mass tokenization of real-world assets and XRP becoming global banking collateral. That's where you hit the 4-figure milestones, up to $3,500. And the final boss, capturing a piece of the derivatives market. That's the path to $10,000. And listen, this isn't just some far-off projection. The institutional momentum is building as we speak. I mean, look at these spot ETF inflows from just a single day. Over $3 million net. With heavy hitters like Bitwise and Franklin Templeton leading the charge. They are getting positioned right now. Okay, a quick but important note for our viewers in the US. I know the regulatory landscape can feel like a minefield. So if you're looking for strategies to position yourself ahead of these milestones, we put together a special guide just for you. You can find it by clicking the link in the card right above me. These events are unfolding very, very quickly. If you want to get these updates the moment they happen, not hours or days later, you have to be in our Telegram. Pull out your phone, scan the QR code you see on the screen, or just use the link in the description. Get in there now. Now I want to hear what you think. We just walked through that entire roadmap of catalysts. Which one do you believe is going to hit first? Head over to our latest community post and drop your prediction. Let's debate it. So, what's the bottom line here? The European Central Bank has just fired the starting pistol. They're preparing the entire system for what we're calling the collateral shock. And that leads us to the final multi-trillion-dollar question. What happens when a $700 trillion derivatives market, a market that is drowning in counterparty risk, finally realizes it needs a neutral, borderless, instant settlement asset? Ask yourself, what assets on planet Earth can actually fill that role? The list is very, very short.
The collateral shock. That's just step one. There's another even bigger piece of this puzzle. In our next explainer, we are going to reveal the official document that proves only one digital asset is fully compliant with the new global financial standard, ISO 2022. If you think today's news was big, you haven't seen anything yet. So make sure you like, share, and are subscribed for that. I'll see you in the next one. It's linked right there on your screen now. Click it.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.